Hey everyone, Teamudf here for another episode of Universe Mode. Today we have Friday Night SmackDown and we're still in the middle of Tag Team Fever. However, tonight we have to begin with some very dangerous and unpredictable individuals. Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns of The Shield will be teaming together in our Tag Team title tournament. Dean Ambrose going to join his Shield brethren at ringside. Last week on Superstars we were introduced to these individuals who just, they do whatever they want. They attack whoever they want. Like I said, unpredictable. You never really know who the Shield is going to go after next, and they made CM Punk their first target on Superstars. However, you have to think that's because of Wade Barrett. It was a little suspicious that the Shield did not attack Wade Barrett. The Shield is usually against everybody. But we'll have to figure that out later, because here comes one of the two men who will challenge the Shield, Justin Gabriel. Justin Gabriel, a high flyer from South Africa. At least I think it's South Africa. Anyway, he is best known in my Universe Mode from last season when he lost every single Battle Royal, Breakthrough Battle Royal rather, and is the only man to also compete in all three of them. But in this season he's going to attempt to win himself the Tag Team Championships, thanks to a viewer of the channel actually. When you guys were voting for what tag teams you wanted to see, there were a couple that had to get left out, namely for goofy fourth wall reasons. But anyway, so someone did recommend though Justin Gabriel and Kofi Kingston tag teaming together. So we will in fact have that, and here comes Kofi Kingston. However, will Kofi Kingston land the boom drop on the Shield, or are the Shield going to drop him and his tag team partner right out of this tournament? It's interesting to note, neither of these two teams would have been in the tournament. Remember, we had Edge and Christian versus Mark Henry and Big Show last week. Unfortunately, those two teams kind of dissolving right before us. Mark Henry and Edge taking a concerto to Big Show. Big Show has a concussion because of that, so we don't know where he is or when he'll be back. Christian, meanwhile, has also been remaining silent about that situation. And I don't know, I'm not too sure if I'm happy about this, but Edge is going to be in our main event tonight, as will CM Punk, the man who the Shield attacked. But anyway, Seth Rollins now just nailing Justin Gabriel in the face there to start things off, as I try to remember who people are and what I'm doing here. Justin Gabriel sweeps down Seth Rollins. The Shield, you have to be careful because Dean Ambrose lurking about on the outside. Similar to how Chris Jericho was on the outside for his buddies, Sin Cara and Rey Mysterio in the tournament before. I wonder if the Shield moves on here, would Rey and Cara try to get in their way? Here comes the double team, Justin Gabriel with the drop toe hold, and Kofi Kingston lands the elbow drop across the back. Seth Rollins, though, definitely the fastest of the three Shield members. You have Roman Reigns in the corner there, who is definitely the powerhouse. And Dean Ambrose, who seems to be the mastermind behind it all. The cunning evil genius. He's really pretty unpredictable, both in the ring and out. You never quite know what he's going to do next. Really, that's the case with all these guys. But Dean Ambrose in particular, though, seems as though he doesn't like his opponents to be able to read him. And the Shield defeating the likes of John Cena, Sheamus, Randy Orton, even Big Show, Ryback, Daniel Bryan, Kane. So many people have they defeated, and they are still relative rookies in the WWE. Oh, look at Justin Gabriel, though, suckers Seth Rollins in as he's Irish whipped across the ropes there. But Seth Rollins fights back, takes Justin Gabriel into the corner. He better be careful, though, because Kofi's going to fly. Oh, and he takes him down with the splash. Does Kofi Kingston. Perhaps Justin Gabriel's distraction worked a little too well there. And now Kofi planting Seth back in the ring. Ambrose and Reigns not looking too pleased about that. Kofi flinging himself back in, though. Let's see. Oh, Rollins counters. Neckbreaker to take him down. Right back in control is the Shield. For how much longer than... Oh, my God. Look at that. Nice standing shooting star press. Seth Rollins, definitely great athleticism. And there's a... Oh, I know it has a special kind of name. That's not a fisherman suplex, is it? Here we go, Rollins again. I guess if it works once, you might as well attempt it again. Off the ropes now. with his Shield buddy. Oh, here we go. Roman Reigns, the powerhouse. We saw him part of that attack last week, helping to mow down CM Punk. Reigns, oh, he challenged Gabriel, and Gabriel responded with the Enziguri. Oh, and Reigns definitely not happy with that. Misses the elbow drop, but he did level him, and there he is again. Roman Reigns will just manhandle you, do as he wishes. Like, look at this. He's just literally slamming his head against the mat. Just a vicious style from Roman Reigns. If he hits that spear, it's all over. Oh, man, look at this now. What the heck? Of Hurricanrana into a powerbomb. The Shield. Can Justin Gabriel possibly come back from this? He escapes and tags in Kofi Kingston, and maybe not a moment too soon. Justin Gabriel getting floored there. He's got to be weakened after all the Shield's attacks already. Is Seth going to hand it over to his buddy Roman again? Roman just, man, those shoulder thrust takedowns. It's like Kofi Kingston and Justin Gabriel running into a brick wall. Kofi, though, chops him down, hits the standing drop kick. Off the ropes now, can Reigns counter? No, he gets taken down again. Kofi Kingston with an explosion of energy out of nowhere. And he manages to put the big man down. What's Kofi going to do? Is it going to be the boom drop time? Here comes the boom drop, and he nails it. Boom drop on Roman Reigns. That could be it right here. Going for the cover. 1, 2, no. At 2, Reigns has the shoulder up. Justin Gabriel getting in Seth Rollins' face, but look at Kofi Kingston takes him down again. Kofi Kingston going for another cover. Going for another cover here. Here comes Seth Rollins. Oh, he manages to break up the pin. The Shield almost overtaken there by that explosive attack from Kofi Kingston. Bulldog, though, making Seth Rollins pay. Meanwhile, Justin Gabriel taking the fight to Roman Reigns. The Shield could be in trouble. Oh, man, trio woe. That's one way to take out the power of Roman Reigns. Not let him move. Oh, backstabber off the top rope. Kind of off the top rope. Kofi wasn't on the top rope, but you take the point. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, he moves out of the way of the splash, though. And now Roman Reigns right on the attack, wasting no motion. Roman Reigns has got to get back into this thing. Goes to take him down, but no, Kofi counters with a chop, and now here comes Justin Gabriel. Going to try his hand at the big man. Where's Justin Gabriel going? Goes for the... Oh, man, Roman Reigns way too far out of the way. Justin Gabriel thought he could connect with a splash of his own, but no, Roman Reigns finally hits the jumping clothesline. Going for a cover here. Justin Gabriel in a lot of trouble. Oh, no, he kicks out at 2. Oh, Roman Reigns was looking for the spear, but he walked into an arm drag and a standing moonsault. Or a standing shooting star press. Dean Ambrose, though, on the ropes, distracting the referee. And that is the number game coming into play on the part of the Shield. You have to remember, there is never only just one member of the Shield lurking. It's always all 3 of them. They are a cohesive unit. Perhaps one of the strongest... Oh, man, knees to the sternum as Justin Gabriel came off the ropes. But anyway, perhaps the Shield is one of the strongest units we've ever seen in the WWE of any era. We'll see Kofi Kingston not really going to take the taunts of Seth Rollins. Goes to the top rope, leapfrogs him out of the corner. The Shield has started to feel the pain in the last part of the match here. But no, he counters. Oh, man, Seth tripping up there as Kofi went for an attack. Hits the standing drop kick to the back. Rollins recovers, and here we go, counters. Oh, Seth Rollins looking for the end. Oh, man, he just nails him. Here comes Justin Gabriel, but no, that's it, Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins getting the pin on Kofi Kingston after that deadly maneuver of his that I totally know the name of. No, I don't. I'm used to his flying knee thing. Oh, whatever. There's Seth Rollins doing some dirty work for the Shield, and look at this amazing Hurricanrana from Roman Reigns, of all people, into a powerbomb by Seth Rollins. The Shield is just too diverse in their ability. Oh, man, who's even going to be able to stop them in this tag team tournament, especially if Dean Ambrose is going to be helping them out like he did earlier? You'd have to wonder if Justin Gabriel and Kofi Kingston would have won this thing had Dean Ambrose not distracted the referee. I don't know. But Seth Rollins certainly proud of what he's done here tonight. Dean Ambrose, of course. And Roman Reigns. The Shield is here to stay. But will they be the new tag team champions? Or will someone be able to stop them before the pay-per-view? Let's check out our next match. In fact, it is another tag team tournament match, round 1 incoming. I alluded to the Real Americans being in the tag team tournament, so we are going to see them in action. And of course that means that since we've seen 7 teams, there is only one left. It is the Brothers of Destruction, their first appearance in the 2k14 season. Let's get back to the ring and see what's going to go down here. As I continue to add more modifiers and things to lengthen my sentences as things load. Because that's what we love, fourth wall jokes. Here are the Real Americans, Jack Swagger. And we were introduced to Antonio Cesaro last week. Antonio Cesaro coming very close to defeating the National Gladiator Champion, The Miz. The Miz has the night off because we are redesigning the National Gladiator title belt, which I know totally makes sense because we just started this thing. But we're going to give it some different colors. I noticed I have a lot of blue-colored title belts, and it was just kind of getting on my nerves. So we'll have not as many blue titles eventually. But the Real Americans are out here to make a statement. I wonder, though, will they be able to make a statement? Oh, man, the Shield. We just saw them wreck Kofi Kingston and Justin Gabriel. I can't imagine what terrors they're going to bring to the WWE UDF. And are they working for Wade Barrett, or was it a one-time thing? We have to figure, what the heck? Look at this, Roman Reigns! Is that Batista? Roman Reigns and Batista! Part of the new talent initiative, Batista's back, but why did he attack the Brothers of Destruction? The Real Americans taking advantage here. Look at this. Jack Swagger going to work on The Undertaker. The Undertaker counters, though. Here's a back suplex by the Dead Man. Batista's back in the WWE, apparently. But why did he attack the Dead Man and Kane? I mean, I'm sure I know why Roman Reigns did. He's part of the Shield. The Shield attacks whoever they want. Swagger now trying to take advantage off what happened before. This tag team tournament, oh man, there is nothing consistent about it so far. Well, we can't change any more teams. We're not going to change any more teams. Whatever we get is what we have at this point, quite frankly. Undertaker going to work on Jack Swagger, though. You know, we only want the best of the best tag teams. If these guys can't determine what tag team they want to be on for this tournament, they're going to have to, well, wait for another chance, because quite frankly, we're pretty much through the bracket at this point. Undertaker trying to make Jack Swagger pay, but no, belly to belly sends the Dead Man crashing into the mat. How are Undertaker and Kane going to come back from this one? The Brothers of Destruction. I also wonder how they feel that Daniel Bryan, their rival, is no longer in the tournament. I'm sure they were looking forward to meeting each other at some point. But now that does not seem to ever be the case. But look at this double team here. Oh, taking Dead Man down. The Dead Man, the Phenom, the Undertaker. Of course, undefeated at WrestleMania. But this tag team tournament might be a different story as Antonio Cesaro hooks the leg but only gets a 1 count out of it. And Undertaker just taking him down, tripping him up. Certainly the Undertaker and Kane can take a lot of punishment, but man, to be attacked by the likes of Roman Reigns and Batista, who are both powerhouses in their own right, I don't know what they were even doing out here. More so Batista, like I said, the Shield is the Shield. And they will do as they please, apparently. You know, they're victims, the Brothers of Destruction and CM Punk so far. But surely Wade Barrett didn't hire them to attack Undertaker and Kane. That wouldn't even make sense. Or would it? I don't know. We seem to have a lot of things that don't make sense around here lately, but they happen anyway. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm only the guy hosting the thing. Russian leg sweep by Antonio Cesaro. At this point, I can only wonder what the title match will look like at Blitzkrieg. Are we going to even have a fair bout at Blitzkrieg? Or is there going to be rampant disqualifications and weapons and attacks and betrayals everywhere? Maybe we'll just never have tag team champions. Wouldn't that be amusing if we just never have tag team champions because all of my tag teams go ahead and dissolve? German suplex by Antonio Cesaro, though. Definitely out of the playbook of his tag team partner, Jack Swagger. Swagger going for a cheap shot. Kane counters, though, and drops Cesaro instead. He was not going to fall for the Real Americans' ploy. Also kind of a shame that the manager of the Real Americans, Zeb Coulter, unable to join us in the UDF era. Perhaps one day, but not for now. Swagger still trying to help his partner. Kane's got to get out of that corner. It's too dangerous to be there. Oh, man. Cesaro dropping Kane. Doing some damage to not only the back, but the neck as well. And now the sternum with those feet. It's not desynced. I just take forever to say things. Oh, Kane slams him into the mat. And now drops the leg drop across his face. Oh, but Jack Swagger, look at this, holding Kane back. Preventing Kane from doing any more damage. Cesaro has the chance to recover here. Here we go. And now Antonio Cesaro, just the knee to the... Oh, but wait, Kane. Oh, no. The big red machine, the big red monster, or as he puts it, the devil's favorite demon, leveling Cesaro. Now is time for the legend, the phenom, The Undertaker. But Cesaro gets the jump on him. I wonder if Taker is still a little dazed after that sneak attack. Look at this double team move by the Real Americans. They could put away Undertaker right here into a cover. Is Jack Swagger. Oh, Kane narrowly breaks it up. Would Undertaker have been pinned? Don't know. It's not like the Undertaker's invincible or anything. The Real Americans, though, certainly it would be an unorthodox victory if they moved on instead of the Brothers of Destruction. Though then again, I suppose I would have also been wrong in thinking that Daniel Bryan and Dolph Ziggler could knock off the primetime players. A lot of surprises in this tag team tournament. I guess you really can't expect anything. But you can expect Antonio Cesaro and Undertaker to be going at it right now. Or maybe not. Maybe here comes Kane as Undertaker. Oh, splashes Cesaro into the corner. Could be Snake Eyes time. Snake Eyes by the dead man. Vintage Undertaker, boot to the face. But Undertaker's not done yet, and the leg drop. Just leveling Antonio Cesaro. That could be it right here. Into a cover. Swagger makes the save at 2. Kane doesn't want anything to do with it now. Chaos breaking out in the ring. No surprise there. The referee tries to get control of it, though. It's Cesaro coming out with the advantage, though, because of that interference. Superplex time. Is Undertaker going to be felled by... Yes, he is. Oh, man. Can Undertaker possibly get up after that? 1, 2. No, Kane with the save. Is that a Cobra Clutch? Cobra Clutch, maybe. Oh, Kane breaks it up. The Undertaker. It would take a lot to make the Undertaker tap out anyway, but look at Cesaro. Oh, no, the Brothers of Destruction are down. Jack Swagger was with a sneak attack on Kane. Kane trying to get back into the action here. The referee, I don't know. He might not allow that for too long, kind of scolding Kane, but the Undertaker says it's over. The Undertaker says it's over. Bad positioning, though. As Kane, oh, look at this Undertaker looking for the tombstone. The tombstone pile driver. Kane trying to get Jack Swagger out of the way. I don't know. I think Cesaro. Yeah, I think Cesaro was in the ropes anyway. Just, oh, man. Blunders all around, but Cesaro comes back with a German suplex. He has to escape. His head has got to be throbbing after that. There's no way he can be himself. Swagger, meanwhile, into a cover now, but Undertaker kicks out with authority. The dead man now sending Jack Swagger into the corner, man. Think about how seldom the Undertaker's tombstone is denied. And Undertaker, bad luck there, but here comes Kane now. Going for the big right hand. Oh, Jack Swagger counters. Ducks under him. Kane bashes him on the back of the head anyway. Undertaker, meanwhile, I don't know what he's doing. He's got, like, our ropes held hostage or something. Maybe that'll be the new thing to happen every show. Oh, Antonio Cesaro also holding the ropes hostage. Oh, man. They really want to win this. Anyway, ignoring that, Swagger kicks out of a pin by Kane. Swagger now, suplex. Taking down the big red machine. I don't know. This one could go either way. The Brothers of Destruction are indeed legends. But at the same time, I don't know. You know, that sneak attack at the beginning and the deceitful ploys by the Real Americans here. Could be a matter of time before one of these two guys is put away. And what a shame it would be if the Brothers of Destruction are knocked out of our tournament this early. Like, I don't know, all the obvious picks seem to be having trouble in this thing. Maybe some of the new guys have prepared that much more. We may yet have some surprises waiting for us as we try to find these new tag team champions. Kane, meanwhile, he was just getting the crap beat out of him. Swagger into the corner now. Oh, and Kane with a huge clothesline into the corner. Kane now doing more damage even. Here's the sidewalk slam that we've come to know and love from Kane. And now, is he ready to set this thing up? Here we go. It could be choke slam time. No, look at Kane. Look at Kane instead putting some pressure on Swagger's face. Cesaro has to break it up, though. Cesaro stops that from happening. Oh, man, what was Kane doing there? I thought he was going for the choke slam. He instead opted for some interesting chokehold. And now the Real Americans, they've got Kane on the ropes. We saw this earlier. The, like, inverted double suplex. Cesaro and Kane clashing heads, but Cesaro manages to get the tag on Jack Swagger. And now Swagger coming, but no, much like earlier, Kane ducks under it, goes for the power struggle instead. And of course, Kane wins that. 320 pounds of domination is Kane. Oh, but Swagger counters with a knee to the gut. Oh man, these tag teams, they are certainly competitive. Nobody wants to go. Oh wait, Swagger with a roll-up. No, Kane kicks out. And Jack Swagger was trying to get the leverage pin there. Didn't quite get it though. Swagger's trying to figure out what to do. Shaking off some cobwebs maybe. Suckers Kane in and throws him for another suplex. And how much more of these things can Kane take? He's still fighting back though. Up and they clash heads again. Kane avoids Jack Swagger. And now the dead man comes in. Jack Swagger wants no part of The Undertaker. Instead hands it off to Antonio Cesaro. Has Cesaro recovered though from that deadly tombstone earlier to the head? Oh, Samoan drop by Antonio Cesaro. Here we go. Here's the cover on The Undertaker. No, who kicks out at 2? Of course, Undertaker's not going to let it happen that easily. Oh, look at Taker, though. Could be looking for a second tombstone here. This tombstone. Are his legs in the rope again? Oh, no. Wait, Undertaker going for the cover here. Going for the cover. Oh, and that's it. Oh, man, after the second tombstone, finally the Brothers of Destruction pick up the win here. It took everything in their arsenal after that sneak attack. And the Real Americans playing games with the referee, distracting them, trying to get the cheap shots off. Both these teams, though, nothing to take away from them at all. They did everything right, but it was the Brothers of Destruction who did more things right. Undertaker finally claiming victory for the Brothers of Destruction. They move on in the tag team tournament. What the heck? Huh. That is not the right music. Everything loves to get in my way. Let's just finally get to the main event so I can not have a headache anymore. I didn't even notice that before. I hope it wasn't like that for the entrances. I guess we'll find out. Here's our main event of the evening, though. CM Punk, Edge, and Sheamus in a triple threat match. That means all three in the ring at the same time. The first pinfall submission wins it. And not only will they win it, they will win the title shot for the World Heavyweight Championship at Blitzkrieg. This is the #1 contendership match for the world title. Who will go to Blitzkrieg and challenge Wade Barrett? Will it be CM Punk? Again, we saw CM Punk. He outright challenged Wade Barrett the other day on Superstars. Was tired of hearing Wade Barrett hog the spotlight pretty much on his microphone, coming out trying to claim he could make matches, make title shots of his own. CM Punk didn't care. He just wanted to wrestle. and the self-proclaimed best in the world. Almost, I don't know, I think he might have had Wade Barrett beat, but then the Shield interfered, seemingly on behalf of Wade Barrett. It was a 4-on-1 beatdown. CM Punk still feeling the effects of that as he slowly makes his way to the ring, apparently. I don't know. Imagine if CM Punk comes back to win tonight, though. He will definitely want a piece of Wade Barrett for pulling that trash on him in Superstars. I guess Wade Barrett, his whole thing, he said it last week, though. Since he's the world champion, he does have that extra money. And it seems he allocated some of that to having a backup in case someone wanted to come defeat him. Unfortunately for CM Punk, he was that someone. He ended up getting attacked for it. However, we also have two more interesting competitors in this match. Here's the first, Edge. And I don't know, I'm not particularly sure if I agree with management putting Edge in this #1 contendership match. I mean, Edge betrayed his own tag team partner and walked out on him, and claiming that, you know, he's an 11-time world champion. All he wants is number 12. He spent all last season being in a tag team that didn't really work with Christian. I don't really know if I buy that Edge still calls him a friend, though. I mean, what kind of friend just abandons the other friend for a title shot for a singles title? Completely ignores him, doesn't even answer the phone or anything, and I don't know, Christian has been trying to get a hold of Edge, apparently. Doesn't want to say anything to us. But Edge has nothing to say to Christian. He said it all in that promo on Superstars. He just wants another world title. So tonight he will try to get one, but he has to go through CM Punk, and he has to go through, of course, the Great White Sheamus. And Sheamus, perhaps, has the most momentum out of all these guys, because he pinned the world champion Wade Barrett last week in a singles match. No interference, no shifty business. It was just a brogue kick to the face that put Wade Barrett down for the 1, 2, 3. And tonight, if Sheamus can pull that off, he is the #1 contender. For the World Heavyweight title. Sorry, I spaced out there. I was looking for another error. I thought something else was going wrong, but apparently not. Okay. Should be good. Kind of want to check out that music thing from earlier, but whatever. I don't know. Fella, yeah, every sentence. Every freaking sentence. But will Sheamus be the #1 contender? Will it be the Rated R Superstar, or will it be the best in the world, CM Punk? Remember, just one fall to a finish. These guys will be breaking up pins and trying to get in each other's faces. Doesn't matter who gets the pin, that person is the #1 contender. Here we go, CM Punk going after Edge, as Sheamus seemingly went after Edge as well. Edge counters, though, whips CM Punk across the ring. Sheamus and Punk colliding heads. Sheamus now grabbing CM Punk, clotheslines him down. Is Edge going to sit back and watch this? The ultimate opportunist, the Rated R Superstar Edge. He is certainly known for picking his spot. Look at Edge now, though. Oh, Edge and Sheamus, double Russian leg sweep on CM Punk. Oh, man. The CM Punk fans are not going to be happy about that one. Kind of interesting that CM Punk has been getting... Oh, look at Sheamus now holding Edge for Punk. What the heck? These triple threat matches, you never know what's going to happen. What alliances are going to form and dissipate in the matter of seconds. And now look at this. Punk and Sheamus taking Edge down with a double gutbuster. Punk going to fly, but no, Sheamus pulls Edge away. Sheamus might have a chance here, but Edge counters with the Russian leg sweep. Oh man, who is going to be the #1 contender and go to Blitzkrieg? Wade Barrett for sure waiting backstage, and now Punk and Edge taking Sheamus down. I think we've seen all possible combinations already, and this match has just gotten started. But Wade Barrett, no doubt, sipping one of his red wine spritzers backstage, because he is the king, of course, according to Wade Barrett. I'm not sure how many other people agree with that. Oh, stiff kick by CM Punk as Sheamus holds him. These alliances are going to come to an end at some point, though, especially when someone starts going for pins and submissions. You bet that third person's not going to allow it because they want to be the world champion. They can't be the world champion, though, unless they get their hands on Wade Barrett. And imagine the delight on Wade Barrett right now. and proclaiming himself as a king. He's in the spotlight all the time. He's had the world title for close to 4 months now. Yeah, maybe closer to 3 months because he got it at the end of that first month, not the beginning. And now people battling in his king's court, as he calls it, striving to become the #1 contender and challenge him. Wade Barrett has never defended his title against any of these three gentlemen. Sheamus pounding away on CM Punk's chest, though. Man, CM Punk out of here. But look at Edge. Grabs Sheamus from behind and drops him with the side suplex. Punk trying to get up. Punk manages to recover. Nobody had an opportunity to go for a cover while the best in the world was out of the ring. So look at these double team moves. This is getting insane. I don't think these guys care who they pair up with or who they destroy as long as they're the one getting the pin at the end. Edge, oh, betrays Sheamus though on that juncture. The Rated R Superstar taking definite advantage. Remember some time ago, Wade Barrett was supposed to defend his title in a triple threat match and actually ended up hiring one of the competitors, the Big Show, to do his dirty work for him and take out Randy Orton. So Wade Barrett, I don't know, I guess Wade Barrett is just spending all of his money to make sure he keeps that world championship. However, he does no longer have the new millennia to help him. Will that be the difference maker when Blitzkrieg comes around? But Wade Barrett can sit on his throne for now. But at some point, one of these three guys is going to have the chance to catch up with him. Let's see now. As Sheamus seems to be taking a liking to beating the crap out of Edge right now. Wow, big time power slam. Yells Fella. And Fella gives CM Punk enough time to rush and leg sweep him. CM Punk taking out Sheamus now. And CM Punk flying. There we go. Dropping Sheamus into the canvas. And now focuses on Edge, but Edge counters. Oh, man. Punk probably thought that was his chance to win the whole thing. But to no avail as Edge counters. Sheamus counters. Punk counters. Sheamus gets out of the way. Edge gets out of the way. Edge headlocks Sheamus now. Oh, and a double strike to... Oh, quadruple strike to Sheamus. Leveling him with more kicks. And more kicks even to the side of the face. Sheamus looks like he's laid out. Punk gets up though. Sheamus with the brogue kick. Sheamus with the brogue kick stopping CM Punk. Edge breaks up the pin. Oh, holy crap. Jawbreaker by Punk now, who tries to shake off the Anaconda Vice. Anaconda Vice locked in, but Sheamus does not tap. Edge breaks it up again. CM Punk and Sheamus already going back and forth. But Edge has been there both times to stop the match. But CM Punk with another submission hold. No, Edge stops it again. Punk and Sheamus may consider getting rid of Edge here so that they can finish their business. Edge is setting up for the spear. Edge wants the spear, but no, Sheamus pulls CM Punk away. CM Punk counters now, but Sheamus fights back on the ropes. Edge whipping Punk across the ring. Oh, they collide heads. Punk counters, Sheamus breaks the whole thing. I'm spear to CM Punk. Spear to CM Punk, but look at Sheamus. Sheamus trying to steal the pin. Edge going after Sheamus now, and Sheamus decides to instead work over the arm of CM Punk. Now goes after Edge finally. Edge just had his spear stolen from him, more or less. Sheamus and Edge now getting into it with each other. CM Punk decides to come back in, and it looks like it's going to be Sheamus who incurs the wrath of the double team this time. How do you even isolate an opponent? Look at Edge! Look at Edge going for the cover! Going for the cover! Oh, man, CM Punk being on the outside almost cost him the match. And what's Punk doing? He's just kind of biding his time. Looking for the submission is Edge, trying to take advantage, but Punk back in there now. Maybe CM Punk had some grand master plan on what move to use next. However, and then Edge went for the submission and doused those plans rather quickly. Didn't we just see that exact combination like a minute ago? Oh man, they're doing the same thing. How boring. Oh, Sheamus though just kind of belts both arms into CM Punk's face. Both these guys working over the arms. Punk seems to be the odd man out now. Looking to fight back against Sheamus, does so. And look at Punk going for the cover on Sheamus. And Edge finally manages to break it up. Edge stopping these two guys from interacting. Oh, well, maybe not. I don't know. CM Punk takes Sheamus down. Look at Edge. Look at Edge going for the cover. CM Punk immediately snaps into action. Wheel kick by Edge, but nobody home, as everyone getting in each other's way in this one. Sheamus has the headlock now. And it looks like Edge double Russian leg sweep to Punk again. Oh, jeez. Who will be the #1 contender? We have asked that question like 20 times this one match, but really, I don't know a better question to ask right now. Well, maybe I do. Who's going to get the next tag team move? It seems it's going to be CM Punk. Yes, Edge looks for the cover. Sheamus is showboating to the crowd. Edge gets the win. Oh, man. Edge got the pinfall while Sheamus was showboating. Took a little too much time, did the Great White. There's that deadly spear again that took the wind right out of CM Punk. And the double team moves eventually got the better of Punk, and Edge picks up the win as Sheamus is showboating to the crowd. Oh no. I guarantee you Sheamus will not forget that lesson. But think about this now. Edge betrayed his tag team partner to get a shot at the world title. That tells you what kind of person Edge is. CM Punk all kinds of distraught over that one. Oh, but Punk, it looks like, oh, CM Punk, I don't know, I guess he admits defeat here. Pretty surprising about that. I'm surprised CM Punk is even considering Edge. Edge, I don't know. This whole thing is just insane. Edge is going to face Wade Barrett at Blitzkrieg for the World Heavyweight title. That's all the time we have for tonight. We might as well sign off there. I obviously need sleep or something. I don't know. I've gone completely insane. I will see you for Superstars. Thanks for watching, everyone. Boy.